Canceled Station 19 Season 8 plans revealed by showrunners. Station 19 showrunners detail what would have happened in Season 8 if the firefighter drama had been renewed. ABC surprised audiences and industry observers when it announced that the successful Grey's Anatomy spin-off would conclude with Season 7. Although the writing team crafted a compelling farewell in the Station 19 ending, there were a lot of twists and turns left for the firefighter saga to explore if it did get the chance to move ahead. Additionally, many creatives associated with the show have shared their disappointment in its seemingly premature conclusion. In an interview with Deadline following the Station 19 Season 7 finale, co-showrunners Zone Clack and Peter Page opened up about what would have happened if the series had been renewed. In the quote below, Page and Clack mentioned storylines that include Carina going into the field, in addition to relationship developments for Beckett, Sullivan, and Ross. Read their full quotes below. Page: there were stories. Would we have loved to do a whole story where Beckett starts dating Ginny and how they get folded into the Sullivan/Ross relationship in an interesting way? Yes. Clack: there was also a Carina arc. Remember when she grabbed her things and went out into the field? Part of the reason we were doing the lawsuit in the first place was that we really wanted to incorporate her more into the firefighting. She was maybe just a little bit trepidatious about medicine and practicing medicine and wanted to be out in the field more and do an EMS fellowship. She was going to suit up like probably episode 8, and then we were going to follow her out in the field and more integrated into the show for season 8. But what we got was the moment of the finale, which was great, but not exactly where we were going to take it. Where does Station 19 leave Carina, Beckett, Sullivan, and Ross? The closing episode, titled One Last Time, with Clack doing the teleplay, sees the team envisioning what life could be like after their last rescue mission. Carina pictures a big happy family with her wife Maya, with at least 4 kids. Ross and Sullivan got married and pictured themselves playing tennis with Beckett, with Ross' sister also present. There are other glimpses at other potential futures, with Warren also picturing a happy life with his wife Bailey, given that all the main characters survived the finale. There's no reason that some version of the flash-forwards can't happen. The showrunners have clarified the meaning behind these Station 19 flash-forwards, as Clack and Page both note that these idealized imaginations aren't necessarily set in stone. They are not meant to be a final truth, nor are they confirmation of the character's future. It is, instead, meant to underline what the protagonists hold dear and what pushes them to move forward. Page drives that point home, noting, it's about what they value and what it is they're trying to create in their lives. Still, given that all the main characters survived the finale, there's no reason that some version of the flash-forwards can't happen. Why didn't Station 19 Season 8 happen? According to reporting from Deadline on why Station 19 ended with Season 7, along with other long-running and successful series like The Good Doctor, the decision ultimately relates to money. In general terms, shows tend to cost more for studios and networks as they continue. At a time of declining ratings and decreased advertising revenue, networks have been looking to save on costs by offloading certain shows. However, in the case of Station 19 specifically, some of the issues around costs were alleviated by the fact that the main Station 19 cast already had deals in place in the event that the series was renewed. Ultimately, according to the report, ABC felt that the firefighter drama had run its course. The network also wanted to balance its schedule between scripted and reality programming, meaning that some cancellations of dramas and comedies were on the table. Station 19 nonetheless concludes with a sense of finality for the core characters, while still allowing room for some familiar faces to return in Grey's Anatomy. Even though it's a disappointment for longtime viewers that Season 8 won't happen, the firefighter saga still had the chance to bow out with a 10-episode farewell that honored the characters and the journey that they went on. There was still room for more, as Clack and Page's comments reveal, but now it will be up to the fans to imagine what comes next.